In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily boost your sales by between 20 to 60% with an abandoned cart email sequence. Hi, my name is Chaba, and if you're new here, I'm the founder of Game of Conversions, the place where online entrepreneurs learn how to convert casual leads into profitable and paying customers. And I wanted to make this video because I still see businesses everywhere not properly implementing abandonment cart email sequences and just having heartache by seeing how much money they're leaving on the table because of this. So if you don't use this strategy yet, or if you just want to make sure that you use it properly, then this video is for you. Stay tuned. All right, so first up, let's talk about why you need to have a solid abandonment cart sequence. Well, the answer is actually quite simple. A lot of people are busy, their attention spans are abysmal, and basically they just don't finish a purchase that they started. Just think about your own shopping behavior. What do you do when you want to buy something? I'm guessing more times than not, you just start the process, you put a few things into your cart, and then you forget about it, or your phone rings, or you get a message from someone, or you just want to check the new coronavirus stats, or something similar. So the idea here is that it's not because people don't want to buy that, but there are just so many things that can interfere with the sales process itself. And I used to work as a salesman, as a cold caller actually, for a wealth management company a few years back, and I know for a fact, and I know how misleading the sales process can be. In one moment, people are committed. All they need is just signing the contract, finalizing the deal that have been worked on for months or half a year even, and then on the day they're coming to the office to sign the contract, their cat dies, or I don't know, their wife has a bad day and they get into a fight, and then they just don't go through with the deal, and then some life situation change. So what you have to do is to get the money ASAP from people, because otherwise time is your enemy here. Regardless of what people say, time is your enemy here. So the abandonment cart sequence is aimed to just do this in an automated way. So once people land in your shopping cart, they start the process, they don't finish it, then that triggers an automation in your system. And this can be Shopify, this can be MailChimp or Drip or Klaviyo or whatever software you're using. I personally use ConvertKit. All work the same way. They basically apply a tag, either an internal tag or a tag in the email marketing system, and then that starts an automation of an email that goes out to people. Now, a lot of people, especially e-commerce people who use Shopify, they obviously have some type of abandonment cart solution, but I guess it's not really ideal, because either it's just a very simple, just click here to finish your order type of email, which is better than nothing, but it's not really ideal, or it's just another email that's lazy, basically. And if you want to rise above your competition, you cannot be lazy. You have to do this better. You have to be more creative, especially nowadays in 2020, when people's attention span is so scarce. It's so hard to get that attention and to regain that attention. And if you invested so much money into a lead, from them clicking on the Facebook ad, for example, going to your landing page or sales page, starting the whole process, that it's just not worth it to not try to do everything that you can so that you get them to finish the sale itself. And in order to make your life easier, I want to show you how I implemented this. I use 2 emails for this, basically, and I want to show you inside ConvertKit how I set this up, and you can get some inspiration on how you can do the same as well. So let's get into it. We are here inside my ConvertKit account, and in my funnel, how things are currently set up is that I have a WordPress website with a sales page, and people, check out my courses or my products. And then once they click on the buy now button, they get forwarded to the checkout page. And I use Thrivecart for this. And how Thrivecarts handles this is that it adds a tag of people who don't finish, who land on that page. It can identify them based on their email from their system, or if they, basically submit their email, but they don't submit their credit card information, I still have their email, and that triggers a tag which triggers an action here inside ConvertKit. So what happens is that when the tag is added to people, then there's a logic question. So do they have the purchased this product either version tag? Yes or no? If yes, then they exit this automation. It doesn't make sense for them to basically send an email because they're already customers. But if they don't have this tag, then I send them the email sequence. Then I wait 7 days, and then I remove the tag, because what if the same person, wants to do the same thing 2 weeks from now or a month from now? Then I can still send them the abandonment cart emails. But if they check out the product, 2 days after their first visit, then they will not get the emails again. So how the emails themselves look like? I have 2 emails, as I said, and the first is sent 3 hours after somebody visited the checkout page. And the second email is sent 1 day after that. So why 3 hours? Because I don't want to immediately, overwhelm people with an email just because they viewed something. It triggers a module in people's brain that they're tracking me too much or something. And it doesn't look good if you immediately trigger it, but you can play around between 1 and, let's say, 5 hours. I chose 3 hours because, let's say, somebody checks out something and they don't finish it. It means that they got busy. So maybe it takes some time for them to finish the thing that took away their attention in the first place. So this email is basically a little bit more creative, and it's written from the point of view of the product itself, left there alone in the checkout cart. So it's not written from my perspective, from Csaba's perspective, but from the product itself. And this is useful because people will find it a little bit more funny. It will lower their resistance. You have a greater chance of lowering the resistance, at least. But also it shifts away the selling pressure from me, who they have an automatic guard against, because I'm the one who's trying to sell them something. And it separates me personally from the purchase decision itself. So it's written from the perspective of the product itself, and so then it's not personal with me. So basically, this is just how the product itself feels alone because they weren't taken home. And I also use the GIF here, and I encourage you to also use GIFs because it can definitely increase your click-through rates. And it's just another way to be creative. So basically, I just introduce it like, hey, a few minutes ago you were ready to take me home, and now I sit here in this dark pixelized cart wondering what the F just happened. I'm cold, confused, no idea what I'm doing in this cart when I should be with you. And then I give a few bullets, because bullets are always very important in any copywriting message. It's just a way for people to see the main benefits of your product. So the main benefits of this product, this is a low-priced email campaign, basically. It's a plug-and-play email template campaign that you can put in your system, and then you can start generating sales quickly, immediately, basically. So this helps the reader get more opens, clicks, and sales, tap into the automatic revenue generating potential of your email list. It's a proven step-by-step process, and it's also based on not being sleazy, pushy, or complicated. So basically, the whole idea of the email is to just build some rapport and make people smile a bit. They just don't understand what this is actually. And by the way, the from name for this email, it's Rainmaker Email Mastery. So this is actually not my entry-level course, but my main course. But you don't really always have to use your name or your business name when you send an email to somebody. You can just use the name of your course as well, or you can use anything basically. You can use your wallet, for example, or anything based on how what's the big idea behind your message. So again, this is from the perspective of Rainmaker Email Mastery itself. It just builds some rapport, then it gives away the high-level benefits that people can expect, and then basically it's just a transition into the call to action itself. So I just say, how about just giving this a shot? We'll skip the Merlot and get straight to you sending profitable, high-converting emails in a single afternoon without sounding sleazy or pushy, so you can sell more of your digital products on autopilot. And there's the link, and just again, a fantasy type of sign-off name. So this is the first email that goes out 3 hours after they abandon the cart. And then I send the second one, and you can even send the third one, but in this case, I think that 2 are enough. And this is a more normal type of email. So this isn't written from the point of view of the product. It's written from my point of view. So basically, it's just, don't miss out. It gives some urgency to people. It introduces the thing that they will miss out on this special promotion, because this email is sent to people who visit my checkout page during a 4-day promotional period, because I don't discount my courses normally. There's only one time when I do that, after people subscribe and they go through another like several week-long sequence, and if they don't buy during those 4 days, they won't get the chance to buy again for the promotional price, which is 33% off. They can still buy the course at normal price, but not like this. So basically, I just say, hey, a few days ago, dozens of people signed up for Rainmaker Email Mastery. It's just the easiest no-nonsense system to confidently and consistently sell more with emails using my elegant persuasion framework. So this is basically just my unique selling proposition. And then I say, you made it all the way to the checkout page, but I see you never sign up. What happened? Subscriber name. Did you get cold feet? Called away to do something else? In case it was a mistake, I wanted to give you one last chance to finish what you started. And again, the psychology behind this is that once people start something, they have a little memory inside their brain, so that they have to finish it. Otherwise, it's left there as something unfinished. And usually people don't really like that. So this increases the chance of reminding people that they started something, but they haven't completed it, and they should complete it. So then I say, your one-time coupon code for 33% off is automatically applied, but not for long. So this is useful because I want to lower every single barrier that I can, so that people, don't find this confusing, don't find this hard to do. I want to make it as easy and painless as possible for them. So then I transition into urgency, and I say, this is the lowest price you'll ever see for this course. And it's true. In fact, I'm planning to add new stuff soon and raise the price even more. So when you join today, you lock in your spot at this special discount, and you'll get access to the entire program, plus all future updates without paying for it in the future. So again, this is future pacing. I don't say if you join today, because that's a binary decision. I say when you join today, because that presupposes that people will join. And you might think that, come on, man, that's just, like playing with words or something. And if you only send this to 1 or 2 or 3 people, it might be the case. But on a scale, these types of little differences really do matter. And if you say when to 1,000 people instead of if to 1,000 people, more people, definitely significantly more people will sign up if you say when, because it's just future pacing. And then I also remind them of the money back guarantee. And remember, you have a full 30 days to get the full refund if you follow the steps and decide it's not right for you. Hope to see you inside. Click here to finish signing up for Rainmaker Email Mastery. Ciao. So basically, it's nothing complicated. I have 2 links here so that, again, to make it as easy as possible for people to sign up. And it's I don't really try to oversell them or something. Just remind them of the unique selling proposition of making a connection between what happened and what's going on right now. Then I remind them of the discount and of the urgency. And then I future pace what will happen if they join now. In fact, when they join now, then I remind them of the money back guarantee. And then I give them a strong, simple, and to the point call to action. And that's it, basically. These 2 emails have saved several sales for me, and especially if you're in e-commerce, these types of emails can make all the difference. They can really make a difference of 30 to 60% in your sales, depending on the quality of your traffic and other pages all throughout your funnel. But regardless if you sell an online course, regardless if you sell a physical product or a coaching product or a mastermind retreat, anything, basically, this can work the same way. So I really encourage you to implement this in your own system as well, and you will see a massive difference in your sales. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, then make sure to like the video. And if you loved it, then subscribe to my channel, because I'll be releasing new videos such as this one on a regular basis. And I plan on doing even more videos in the near future. So if you subscribe, and if you also click on the little notification icon, that you will be the first to know when I release a new video. And also, if you found this helpful and you think that it could help other people as well, then make sure to share it with people. Even if to just, show them a goofy little abandonment cart email that some random copywriter on the internet wrote, I would really appreciate it. And who knows, maybe it can help them. And if you have anything to add, or you have a question, or you want to share your own ideas for your abandonment cart emails, then make sure to leave a comment below, because I read every single one, and chances are I'll get back to you as well. And finally, during these hard times with the pandemic, I'm recording this during the 2020 coronavirus pandemic. If you need personal help boosting the effectiveness of your funnels and of your whole marketing machine, then I created a new free service in which basically you can submit a Facebook ad, an email campaign, a sales page, a landing page, a video script, anything basically. Just fill out a short survey, submit it, and I will do my best to get back to you in a few days with a personalized 20-minute review video showing what you can improve, how to make it even better from a copywriting perspective, how to make it higher converting, and just basically how to make it more effective so that you can spend less and have more sales, so that you get through this whole hard situation that we're in right now. And hopefully it saves your business and maybe even makes you thrive as well. So thanks again for watching. Wishing you all the best and good health. Take care of yourself. Cheers.